Our prototype was full blueprint, then we hit a wall. First, let me warn you, the couple next videos are gonna be a bit nerdy and we're gonna talk about the Unreal Engine and game development. For our first game, Reaper's Echoes, which is a sci-fi CRPG, we decided to go with Unreal Engine. And to create a prototype, we went for a full blueprint workflow just to test the idea and to see if the gameplay was interesting and if the game would be fun to play. Because basically, that's the most important part. You can have a very good looking universe or a good story, but if your gameplay is not fun, then the players won't play the game. Because that's the first and most important thing, the experience they're gonna have while playing your game. So for the prototype, we created all the system in a proof of concept version just to define the logic behind and also to test the experience. So we had an inventory system, an equipment system, a turn-based combat system, a free exploration locomotion which allows you to move freely in the world, explore, climb, loot some items you can find, but also some basic functions such as being able to farm some resources in the world, such as ores, trees, collecting plants, and also some basic interactions with NPCs so you can talk, trade, learn some new skills, and other things. However, that prototype was only created for single player, so for multiplayer it was like a pain in the... It was like a lot of work to do just to handle the replication, the network and the authority. It was very hard to implement from that prototype, and especially due to the fact that we were not using Gaze, we were creating each ability from a custom system, which was really close, but not replicated, and the turn-based combat system was very fragile due to some timing issues. It was working most of the time, but sometimes, like, the code would break with no any specific reason, and this despite a lot of safeguards in blueprints to avoid any timing issues. And this is when we decided to move to GAS, and for this to move to C++ and code development and implementation inside the game. And we decided to split the core logic of the game to be done in C++, while the visuals would be done using blueprints. So basically, Blueprint got us started while C++ got us serious. And what about you? If you're doing some game development, have you ever started a project from scratch just to make it better?